y'all. Here's our next thing that always get us banned from everything.
Okay.
Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx apologizes to the Jewish community for social media posts. Jamie Foxx is attempting to clear up a misunderstanding that was stemming from a since deleted social media post that was criticized by some as anti-Semitic. In a text post shared to his Instagram on Saturday, the Oscar-winning actor wrote, "I want to apologize to the Jewish community and everyone who was offended by my post. I now know that my choice of words have caused offense, and I'm sorry. That was never my intent."
He did a Mel Gibson.
Fox message, Mel Gibson's words.
Was he?
Fox's message in reference to a prior post no longer is on there. It said, "They killed this dude named Jesus. What do you think they'll do to you?" Mm-hmm. He ended the post with the hashtag fake friends, fake love. Now, in my opinion, I don't think he was talking about Jewish people. I think he was talking about if people that you think are close to you will kill you. If Jesus, people who he thought are his people would kill him, what do you think they'll do to you? People that's supposed to be close to you. That's what I was thinking.
You don't think they say that, but because people a lot of times do hear that the way he said it, that the they is pointing to the Jewish people, the Jewish leaders at that time.
Where I disagree with Jamie, and I agree with him taking it down. If I was a Jewish person, I would kind of be offended by that. Look at it like black people, y'all. It was black men who killed Malcolm X, right? Mm-hmm. What if a white guy said, "Well, they killed Malcolm X, so what you think they're gonna do to you?" That sounds like it's black people killed Malcolm X. Mm-hmm. What do you think they're gonna do to you?
Okay,
that's how it sounds.
So I was saying to her, I said, "Well, what if the Jamie Foxx comment?" And it didn't really make sense when he said friends, because I thought he should have used the analogy.
He should have been specific.
With Judas.
If Judas betrayed Jesus, what do you think that people these days gonna do to you?
Judas hung
That's
with
what
Jesus.
He should have said.
Judas was hanging with him.
Yes.
Had supper with him.
Yes.
And when he went to pray, he was there.
Yes.
And of course
that's
for
what
purpose. That's when he should use that analogy.
Because you can't say they, because at the time it was only two, Jews and Gentiles. Mm-hmm. The Gentiles didn't have nothing against them, so they like,
I find no fault in him. I find no fault in this
man.
And
the Jewish people, you saying you the Messiah, you a liar,
blasphemy. You said you're God. Ooh.
So we want you out of here.
My sister, I was saying, what if a Jewish man said that? What Jamie Foxx said.
What do you mean? I think a Jewish person
would he get away with it? If a Jewish person today, whether they're religious or not,
then he would get away with it. Or
said that the Jews killed Jesus.
Because a black person would get away.
Antisemitism.
A black person would get away with saying the Malcolm X thing I said. Mm-hmm. Well, if Negroes gonna kill Malcolm, you know what they're gonna do to us.
Well, people think
that means we kill each other. We can say that and nobody will say
true.
Nothing.
And people always think too that the FBI or the government had a lot to do with that too.
So I do understand why Jamie. Again, I don't think this needs to be canceled, Jamie.
Thank you.
That's not a cancel.
He apologized too, so
he apologized to it. It's not nothing where you have to be like,
But it reminds me of what we were saying earlier of who can say the jokes about that race of people.
Right.
A Hispanic man.
If you Hispanic, you can say Hispanic jokes. I said the Lizzo fat. I said fat people. We can talk about Lizzo.
I'm fat too.
We can talk about Lizzo being fat.
Black people talking about black folks. Black people can get away with talking about a lot of other people.
And I've heard some people say they don't even like us talking about each other. I don't care what you say. Humor is humor. Mm-hmm. It feels a little different when it's coming from yourself. Mm-hmm. Women can talk about women. It's not nice, but it sounds a lot better for a woman to say something than some man saying, "Oh, look at her." Right. You'll be like, but if a woman say, "Oh, look at her," y'all stop the caddy. Yow, yow.
Why can't we support one another?
See, but we can also correct each other. See, we can talk about each other and we can correct each other.
And you know who?
But when people come from the outside, Italians, y'all know y'all talk about each other. Italian person could say something about an Italian person's mom or something, or her meatballs or
Asian
something.
too. You know,
an Asian person,
the comedians from China, the comedians from Korea, South Korea, they crack on each other.
What's his name with the redneck thing? Well, he's a redneck in his mind, so he can say something about white people being like that.
But I asked you what the word anti-Semitism means.
Yeah, anti-Semitic.
Anti-Semitic. What does that mean to be that? When you say something negative against a race of people, that the Jewish race, when you talk about their religion or when you talk about them, is any negative comment about them, if that's what that is?
Anti-Semitic is hostile to or prejudice against Jewish people.
Okay.
Very simple.
Because I always wondered, I told my sister I had gotten to a prayer group with born again Jews, Messianic Jews, and their teaching is different than your Orthodox Jews, Reform, Conservator. Because there's different sects with the Jewish faith, and I would talk to them in my job, and I would say one guy, he was like the guy she like Howard Stern. I said,
you're not
practicing Jews. So I would say, what do you call yourself? Because you don't do you don't go to the synagogue, you don't do all the prayers, whatever. You don't even follow the Jewish holidays.
He still calls himself Jewish.
He still calls himself because of his race and how his background.
They turned Judaism into a race.
It's a race of people.
It's a religion, but people turn it into a race.
But the Messianic Jews, they were saying the history of Jesus, they would think, why would you not be upset if somebody says that you killed Jesus because you didn't think Jesus was God? So what does it matter that he was just a mere man or a prophet, that you guys took his life because he blasphemed? And that was the sin. And back then that was unworthy of crucifixion.
It says in his message on Saturday, he continued, critics of the post interpreted they as Jewish people, which I said. And historically, anti-Semitism has been linked to the belief that the Jews are responsible for the death of Jesus. Why? How is that a lie?
That's history. I don't know.
Why are people afraid of history? What's going on here?
Because some people don't believe in the Holocaust.
Germans locked up Jews. What are we doing here?
And slavery happened. We came from boats and ships all from our country.
I don't understand this. I don't understand why people are sensitive, don't want to know history, or don't want you to speak history. Yeah, it's the truth.
So he's getting beat up for that, and that's why I said, you said Mel Gibson was not as nice.
No, Mel Gibson was
evil. The last crucifixion of Christ was showing that.
No, but Mel Gibson made derogatory statements against Jewish people, just like Kanye did.
Okay,
Kanye was not doing what Jamie did.
That's not needed. No,
that's anti-Semitism.
That's mean.
Yeah,
but
saying historic, what we believe is history, that's not a lie.
Because I know the Jewish community, they don't follow the New Testament. They follow the
Black
old
people.
Torah. So I get it.
There were a group of Black men who took out Malcolm X. How is that historically wrong? That's true.
He died from the hands of a Black man.
How it all came about, we can debate. Were they hired by all this?
The FBI have something to do with it.
With Jesus.
Government.
How that all came about. Yeah, you got some other people might have been playing in there. There was some Gentiles up in there too that was playing in there. They responsible too. And I think the Jewish people feel like how Black people feel. We didn't have the power to do it. So why say we did it? We demanded it to be done, but we didn't have the power to do it. So technically, the Gentiles are the ones that actually.
But it's so funny because historically, the Gentiles, as we read, gives them permission.
No, they did it. They said, we don't have no problem, but if y'all want it, we'll do it for you.
Oh, okay.
So technically,
we don't see no fault in him.
But since y'all want it so bad, we'll do it. So technically, what this one lady, I love how she said it. All of us are responsible for the death of Jesus. If we wouldn't have been, go back to Adam and Eve. If they wouldn't have did what they did, he would have never had to come down here to die for all of us knuckleheads. So technically, we all have a hand in it. So that's probably why they get mad when people keep saying, why everybody singling us out? Like we the only ones. So everybody
You
has
think that's
hand in
why?
it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why.
Well, he had to apologize. So
Yeah.
Okay.
So he apologized. He was saying more like, I think what you said, Judas.
Like Judas was the friend
Yeah.
that betrayed him. Any friends that hang with you and all of a sudden they sell
Yep.
you out or whatever.
He said a fake friend. He
Fake
should have
friend.
said Judas. Because that would have been very specific.
But why did he say it anyway? What was he saying?
He said he had a fake friend that betrayed him recently.
But you know what? Okay, I'm gonna go back one step before we move on. Jesus knew it, and it was for a purpose.
That's
Sometimes
true,
having
too.
your enemies in your circle helps you.
No, but you said Jesus knew it.
No,
He
I'm
knew,
saying
he knew about Judas.
we can't be like, I don't want no fake friends. I don't want to. Sometimes having somebody fake in your life kind of gets you.
No, but I'm going even beyond that.
Oh, what?
Even with the whole crucifixion, it had to happen.
I know, but sometimes having people in our lives that may not always be on our side has to happen.
Yeah.
It helps us grow. It helps us stay focused.
Yeah.
It helps us understand the opposition.
Yeah.
And how to deal with that. You a friend, you fake, you phony. Okay, God, now my antennas are on even stronger.
Exactly. Keep your friends close and your
know
enemies
them
closer.
that labor among you.
Sometimes you want a fake person there. They say the Kardashians keep fake people around them, and they tell certain things to different people, and whatever comes out in the news, that's how they know that person talking. Like I'll tell Kris Jenner, I'm telling you, she a hustler. She'll say, tell them, I don't know, something stupid. Tell them that Kim spent $100,000 on a purse, and she found a snake in it or something.
It's
whatever.
Newsweek later.
So then she'll tell another person, Kim spent $100,000 on a purse, and she found a spider, a deadly spider in it. Then they'll tell another person, Kim spent $100,000 on a purse, and she found a mouse in it. Well, TMZ, we heard Kim Kardashian bought $100,000 purse and a snake was in it.
Okay.
We knew who we said.
And we need stuff to get out. We know who to speak around and talk to.
So keep her around. Most people would get rid of them, not the Kardashians. Nope, keep her there. Because then if we want to get something out, Kim said Kanye kicked the door in, and she just is so her brain is hurting so much over it. Watch it go tell TMZ all that. And then some stuff they tell.
So, but I get it. Jamie's going through that fake friend life thing. We've all done it. We've all experienced it.
Okay. Yellow Submarine says capitalism. That's right. With Trump. Catalina Catella says Kim is on the road today. Did you drink a Red Bull?
She don't have to.
That's funny.
That's funny.
She said, Mama laughing in the background. She heard you laughing in the background, Mama. She said, Latina here. We always crack jokes on each other.
Yeah. We throw shade.
So sad how they were willing to have Barabbas freed. People are truly blinded. That's true. Free him.
And he did.
He a criminal. He's no good. He'll break in your houses and mess up your wives. I don't care. This guy right here, he has to go.
And that hurt me because when you read in the Bible, it's foretelling of Jesus coming.
Yeah.
How he was going to come, when, whoever. And then he right in front of you. He said, y'all knew I was coming.
But he didn't come the way they
here.
come. No, he didn't come the way you come.
Oh
you're dirty.
God.
You're from the Nazareth. You're not no Messiah.
Oh, God.
You don't even look like what you're supposed to look like.
I'm a coming this way.
Your family is not prominent or nothing.
I'm here. No, that's not you.
Get out of here.
You're not the right one.
And then you come with that old witchcraft, doing that magician stuff.
Lord help us.
You a magician. You a phony, a fake. Get out of here. Crucify him. Get him out of here.
Tribe of Judah.
Yep.
Yeshua.
All right, y'all. This your thing. Sports.
What is this? Okay.
The league made several changes to its policy, with one particular change